let's go. It's a A, it's a A, it's a let's go. It's a A, it's a A, it's a let's go.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing great today. So in this video, I'm diving into how I draw and what my art style is about. I've been getting some requests for tutorials, and when I say some, I mean one of you. So thank you so much for requesting this, and I hope that this video will help you and inspire you to draw today. Something that I want to add in really quickly, if you haven't checked out my last video, which I have not continued yet, it actually was planning to birth out a part 2, but for now I am still putting that on hold since I'm doing this little video as a little project that I like to do that is fun and also just not that stressful. But with that said, please still go check it out and comment down below if whether or not I should continue it. And I talk about what I was inspired of and just the most things that I find really amusing about weirdcore, and you should go check it out. And oh my goodness, thank you so much for 222 subscribers. I really appreciate that. Now for my tools, I use this monograph pen that I find extremely cute, and also it's really useful, and I love the way that it strokes on the paper. It is smooth depending on what paper you're using, of course, and I really just love to use this pen. So if you guys want to check that out, I'm sure that you can find it mostly anywhere with stationery stores, so go check that out. As an artist, I have been trying to create my own art style, and what I mean by that is I like to take what I find beautiful or just cool, like from other artists, which takes tons of practice and also tweaks from my personal liking of my art style. So no, I'm not copying it, I'm actually just being inspired by it, and also just thinking, oh, I actually want that to look similar to that, but I don't want to copy it. But instead of just copying what they have, I kind of combine them all together and make it my own art style. So I just want to put this out there first. If you love or like my art style, I would really appreciate if you take it as something that can inspire you to do something and make something yourself instead of just copying it entirely. But I still am very happy that someone asked for a tutorial, which I am very appreciative of. Thank you so much, and I hope that this video helps you once again. See people do this a lot. It doesn't mean that it won't work, but for me personally, I find it a little bit harder to learn this way. So I'm going to teach you another method if you are willing to listen. Another method that I learned from a book, of course. Now, unlike the way that you're sitting currently right now on a chair, we are going to base the important structure, which is the spine. So I want to let you know how I balance off the whole body pose with the spine, which is our main core here. As you can see that I'm drawing out the spine first, or as in the back. Now keep in mind when I'm drawing this, I don't necessarily have like a pose in mind while I draw this. I kind of just draw with the flow, or usually what I'm most comfortable drawing. But other than that though, this is probably one of the most comfortable that I drew, but I kind of like a little tweak, which was angle, but we're not gonna get to that in a bit later. Let's just start off with the spine first. So when I draw the spine, I kind of go with the flow, as in if the spine is going left, then that means your body is most likely tilting to the left. And if your spine is going to the right, then you guessed it, it's mostly tilting to the right, depending if it's front, left, right, facing to the back, or anywhere basically. So the spine is very important, just like your spine, so you might want to sit up. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You might want to sit up. And then with that, I think most of other structures will come along together. I want you to know that this takes a lot of practice and a lot of those times where you have to use references like a book or maybe Pinterest. But I recommend a book that talks about anatomy instead of just Pinterest. Okay, get a book. Get a book. Anyway, so okay. So yes, now I'm drawing the feet. And also, tweaking the art while you're drawing is not a crime, okay? It is not a crime. And no matter what, just don't give up. Just don't shut that book, just don't throw that pen, and just don't go insane. Or try not to. But other than that though, let's keep drawing. Now I'm drawing the legs. The stomach is a little bit more outwards because I don't think that many people are the thinnest, but if it is, no problem, go for it. It's your art style, you know, nobody's judging. Do whatever you like, but I'm doing what I like the most, which is some belly, okay, for me. And I like to draw the face last at some point, which is pretty uneasy. Sometimes I really feel like my pages be looking headless, but I feel like sometimes still having the decency to give them a conscious is pretty nice. So I will be adding the head after I finish the whole body. Now be mindful, well, for this art style at least, be mindful with how your posing is going, okay? How the body form is shaping, okay? Or just tilting to, whether it's falling, whether it's like having this motion, okay? If you don't want your pose to be looking like a pretzel, your arm is going south, and then your chest is going north, and then your legs are going west, and everything's just becoming a bit of a mess and kind of destroying itself. Okay, that's torture. Okay, well, for me at least, for my art style at least. If you want to do that for your art, try it. You know, maybe I would someday too, but it would look kind of painful. So anyway, you get the point. You want to know where the spine and the whole body is going to be swifting to, and I recommend just tons and tons and tons of practice without giving yourself pressure of saying, you know what, this is the one and this is going to look perfect, but as in lolly 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 don't know where this is going, but I think I will get there. Okay, I'm gonna take this with a grain of salt and basically try it with the swifty, windy flow of art and flow with it. It just has to be the same direction. The flow has to be the same direction. That's all you need to know. I said needity. Anyway, so now I'm drawing the hair. I like hair. Who doesn't like hair on their character? Hair is one of the most funnest thing to draw on a character or on something that you draw. Anywho, so it flows along with the wind. It is very light unless you have glued your hair together or put 10 pounds of wax onto your hair. And goodness, please do not do that. Whatever I just said, please don't do that. I was just thinking imaginatively. Please don't do that. Okay? Please don't. Thank you. Now, when I draw characters or just poses, I don't normally put on clothes for them. Well, at least not at first. But that's just me personally, because I want to say I'm not so good at drawing clothes without kind of structuring where the body is flowing or just how it's posing. So this is my level of how long or how much I learned till now. So I'm sure that I will be able to do that in the future. But for now, I cannot, especially when I kind of just want to, precisely just structure it, make it look better before I add on clothes, I suppose, because adding on clothes is another whole physics, which you will be seeing in a bit later. I will be adding on clothes later on in the video. But clothing, posing, the hair, shapes and sizes, and depending on what the background is, the scenery, all of these needs physics and some biology. Okay, it's all about the physics and biology. So if you don't know the physics of hair, you have to look at multiple arts with physics and hair. And what I need you to be doing is notice all the small details, or at least all the details that you can find. Details are very, very important for me, at least. I love details. I always notice the details. I always want to like see if the shadows are shadowing, if that makes sense, and how it looks, how the light reflects a little bit, like reflects the skin color along with the shadows a little bit, which is really cool and really pretty. And you just want to mind those details and try to recreate them. Just try it out, because once you notice the things that you enjoy just viewing, okay, and you draw it and you try it out multiple times, I'm sure you can get there. Okay, I hope that I'm not ranting too much, because there is just like, my art style is not necessarily something that is simple. I would probably say, I would really hope so, because I don't want it to be simple. I love detailed art. I love detail in art. I love it. Okay, so now that we're done with this drawing, we're going to draw another similar way of drawing, which is drawing the spine first. But in this case, I will have a bit of a reference from the book cover, and I'm also going to be drawing clothes right away since I have reference. So I was trying this out and I was a bit nervous because I was scared that the clothing would look weird without me really structuring out different parts of the body. But I think it came out pretty okay. It came out not that bad. It's not bad. I don't think it's bad. I think it's fixable. So I suggest you guys try it out yourself, because I usually used to draw clothes right away before I even draw body parts, like way back. I can even show you some art that I did. They look like this. This is digital art. Don't worry, I'm sure that you will be getting there. So yeah, just keep going and have fun. To be honest, have fun. Fun is good. Fun is great. Fun is helpful. Before I continue on to the video, if you don't mind liking this video and also subscribing and maybe commenting down below which part was your favorite out of this video, or just any art piece that I have been doing recently, I'd really appreciate it. Thank you so much again, and let's get back into it. So don't worry, she won't be booty naked, okay? She's going to be having clothes on her, so don't worry now. I am then again structuring once more and just making sure that I want it to look as nice as I can possibly make it. Thank you so much for staying this long into the video. I hope you've been enjoying the video. If you don't mind, clicking that like and also subscribing helps a lot. And for the rest of the video, for a little bit, I'm just gonna let you look at the process of how I draw. So all the orange parts or the orange lines are the highlights that I made to basically point out what structures that you should be able to kind of focus on more. But other than that though, let's get into the chibi practices now. I don't normally focus or take chibi art seriously, so I kind of just doodle around. If I take it too seriously, I feel like I'm giving myself so much pressure by drawing something that was meant to be fun and cute and just expressional, and it's just like in a way kind of satisfying and just kind of stress relieving. So right now I'm just kind of doing like a little chibi study here and showing you guys what to notice in chibi characters. So in this section I'm just zooming in on like the little tiny parts, which you don't have to put like this much detail into like tiny little art. Okay, I mean, unless you want to, by all means, go for it. But other than that, though, if you want to have fun drawing chibi, just explore with it and also draw like little cute shapes. I love little circles or more rounded rectangles as like limbs, or maybe like a face shape, or maybe even hair shape. So just explore that part of chibi. Now I am drawing the actual like drawing, not necessarily a practice, but you can also consider that too. I'm now testing out the method that I taught in this video. Then again, this video isn't going to be educational. You cannot base your art style 100% by 100% onto mine. Do what is the most comfortable and suitable way for you to learn, and try to understand a lot of people, a lot of different artists, what they do when they draw, and like base off the art styles that you like the most and learn from those people. So yes, right now I'm just kind of lining everything out. I love to just line the whole body out, the anatomy of the whole body out before I start to draw clothes. As you can see, right now I'm just kind of flowing with the wind once more. And it is really important to just have fun and be in that zone of like focus, or at least just that zone of, I think this is gonna look really, really, really good. And even if it's not, just play around with it, but just don't give up. Trust. I think we should like make a video where we won't be putting a lot of pressure on ourselves while drawing, and we would just be doodling and doodle what we feel like, or doodle what it looks like at that moment. Now this will be much easier if I showed you instead of just explaining. So yeah, comment down below, what do you think we should do? So currently right now I am drawing the hair strokes. I love drawing hair because it is like a balance of detail and also lighting taking over. And I just think this is one of the most satisfying parts, is to see where the wind, or necessarily we call it the wind as in like the flow of art, or just like the flow of where the direction is going within the art basically, and see where it's going and flowing. And it is just really satisfying to see this all come together. And once you kind of just take a second and look back and look at the whole piece together, it really brings everything together. And I recommend you guys practicing hair. Hair is like one of the most funnest things to draw ever. now we're getting into chibi drawing. Now, as you can see, I start off a bit rough. Things look a bit cranky and a little bit weird, but I'm just having fun with it. I'm really just talking about like expressions. I'm talking about like how things will look in a goofy way or like in a cute way. And I'm just kind of in my head thinking about how things will look really fun and also really cute and not giving myself that much pressure. And then something happens. Just watch. So then at this moment, I just had an inspiration to draw because I think things were looking pretty smooth and pretty cute. So I thought of drawing something super fun, and I actually thought that this came out really, really good and really, really cute. And I thought of this character to become like a figure or like a little small little guy just chilling there, and it was so fun to see it come together. I'm about to show you in a few seconds. And it was with color pencils. I love color pencils. I love changing up the mediums. And here we go. But yeah, you guys, we're getting close to the end of the video. Tell me what you think down in the comments below about this video and which part was your favorite, and do you prefer chibi or realism, or semi-realism I would probably say, or just discovering a new anatomy physic? And yeah, leave a like, subscribe, and comment down below. And oh my goodness, this little guy is probably one of my favorite things that I drew in this entire video. This video took me quite a while, so I'd really appreciate it if you would support me by liking and subscribing. Then again, thank you so much, and I will be seeing you in the next one. And also, don't ever stop drawing, and if you just started, don't give up. And I'll see you next time. Bye!